Did you even eat during that run?
No.
Oh my god.
Here, why don't you do a run and I can actually eat literally one and then first and then the last meal that I will eat tonight.
Alright, but you gotta pay the Katsudon tax.
What are you talking about? I got you the freaking chicken cuts. And I'm like, I want to eat that, but Ryan likes tonkatsu more than me, so I'll just eat normal lame chicken teriyaki and give him the luxurious tonkatsu.
I appreciate it. Wait, donkatsu's, yeah, that's true. It's one step above chicken teriyaki.
You gotta deep fry it, man. Sorry, I almost finished it anyway. I'm like, I need to go right now, I'm so late. And they're like, oh, it's gonna take 30 minutes. I'm like, what are you talking about? What are the other food that I can order that won't take 30 minutes? And it's like, oh, literally no sushi. Anything but sushi.
The cooked food takes longer?
Yeah, because they're backed up with the orders at the sushi bar.
I don't know, this is a weird one. You know, I told this story on the show yesterday, but I'm not sure if you were watching. Remember I cooked the salmon with the risotto? Mm-hmm. I was gonna make the pasta. Then I got everything prepared.
Oh yeah,
and
milk.
We need milk for it. What a world. Also,
usually we have milk.
Yeah, I was like, if I make this with almond milk, is that gonna ruin the...
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, probably.
Oh, is that what caused the delay? No, my hair caused the delay today. This took me like 6 hours. Not 6 hours.
It was like 4 hours at least.
No, 5 hours and a half. It took me 5 hours and a half. And because it took so long, I got trapped in the, what was it? The rush hour as well.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, it's like 5:30 and Kate's not home. Means she's not gonna be home until like 6:30 or 7.
I was done. My hair was done at like 6:15, and then I ordered the food. It was 6:30, and then I'm like, oh god, and I try to get back as best as I can. It's like 6:45, and then I had the static for the Final Fantasy. That was supposedly start at 6, but we couldn't, and so it was end up going till like 8:57, and then I'm like, I really gotta eat, I can't, and then yeah, it was so super very busy, but I got very cool hair, so
from my perspective, time well spent.
I didn't see.
So here's what happened. I used the pony, but I had that trinket that makes it so every time you use the spacebar, it switches your spacebar item. So I thought it would give me one full charge, but then it just made me not be flying anymore. So that
you ruined my streak, man.
I gave you your streak.
What are you talking about?
In the first place.
You know the time when I said, hey, give me your seed when we were racing, and you're like, oh, I don't want to ruin my streak. After freaking when I was editing the video, the streak that you had was 1.
That's something, you know.
How come my streak of more than 1 is just like, oh, whatever. And then the streak of 1 of yours is just like, I cannot ruin the streak, I cannot give you the seed, oh my god.
You know what my streak is now, Kate?
I don't know, 0.
20.
See, if it was 20 and then you go, I cannot give you the seed because I don't want to ruin the streak, then I'm like, I totally understand. 20, that's impressive.
Thank you.
You were at 1! The whole comment section on that YouTube, the racer is like, Ryan said 1! And he said he cannot ruin the freaking,
Yeah, but go watch the freaking comment section on my video where... Goes, on the last video, the streak was at 1, and now it's at -2. Where are the 3 runs that you lost that you didn't show us?
Come to Kate Lovely Momo YouTube channel. You will see. And then they will be impressed. with my skill.
I think now that I'm catching up to Corey on the leaderboards, he's playing. He's trying harder on the dailies.
Oh.
His scores this week have been really good. Mine have been good. His have been really good.
But maybe he's watching someone to play, and then he's getting the secret info here.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh my god, it's so
wouldn't
good.
suggest that he's doing that. There's some people on that leaderboard, not a doubt in my mind, that they're watching somebody else do it, or they're doing it on like a Smurf account, or they're reading about it or something. I wouldn't put that evil on Corey though.
Mouth said Corey watches me. Corey
yeah, okay.
watches you getting naked. Oh, what's this?
Watches you die to the first floor boss.
Did you know Isaac do not have eyebrows?
What'd you say to me?
You got no eyebrows, man.
Can't. There's no secret room. Where do I get the secrets?
That is like literally the best 4 items that one can ever ask.
No key though.
2 damage, great damage up, 20/20, and some kind of protection and attack, which is cube and meat. That is like solid 10 out of 10.
It's great for. Okay, that's a start.
And start with nail too. That is just.
Actually, it starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. You know that one, Kate?
No.
It's Linkin Park.
You know when Dan was in the No Honor stream?
Yeah.
What was the thing that he was talking about?
He's talking about Suge Knight. You know the song, you know, Ice Ice Baby. Dun 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 dun
Yeah,
dun.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. So that's a rapper by the name of Vanilla Ice.
Yes.
And you know, back in the 90s, he got roasted for being a candy ass. Suge Knight is the owner of Death Row Records. And he's like, this guy, this candy ass dork is getting rich, not respecting the traditions of rap.
Is candy ass a insult?
Yeah, it means you're soft. And then
Why is it bad that you're soft?
you know, like you push comes to
Like your
shove,
penis
you're gonna
is
no,
soft?
I mean like it's more like, you know, you get it in, you don't know what to do with it.
I like soft plushie than hard plushie.
All right, I mean, this is irrelevant to the conversation at hand, but that's okay. So Suge Knight, the case is they're staying at the same hotel, or you know, someone's apartment. Suge Knight, the record producer, grabs Vanilla Ice by the ankles and dangles him over the roof. And he says, you know, sign this contract to give me the rights to Ice Ice Baby. And it's extortion, basically.
So that's how the song was born?
that's where a lot of the royalties for the song went, apparently.
So what was the thing that Dan said?
He's saying
Shook him
like,
by the ankle?
yeah, he's like, you got me Suge Knight, all the change coming out of my pockets here.
Why does Dan think that's funny?
You know, it's contemporary. It's in keeping with the spirit of the times.
I want to know what percentage of people actually got that. Chad, did you get that when Dan said that? Shook him by the ankle? What are you actually doing?
I was reading chat.
At least get the rock tinted. Oh my god. This guy.
She got a problem?
Took him by the ankle and shook it upside down.
The seed's really good, Kate.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I get it now. See, that's the thing. Oh, I could be your Dan translator. That's fine.
And then Dan was really surprised that I didn't know.
Yeah.
He's like, what? You don't think Kate knows?
Well, you know, once you...
And then you said, definitely not. And I was like, yeah, definitely not.
Once you hit a certain age, you're amazed that not everybody's old, right?
Oh, roasted. Can we get that? The wah, 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 and then with the oh! And then Dan is just in the corner crying.
What's your problem, Chad? What do you mean you didn't understand the reference? It's very simple. Suge Knight. Just give me a key. That's all.
I'm pretty sure most of chat did not understand the reference.
Oh, there's no keys. It's merciless.
Oh.
It's pretty satisfying.
It is really satisfying, just watching it.
There's no keys though, Kate. There's no keys.
Well, Briar Soul, thank you.
Ooh, thank you. Well, I guess we're not going alt path.
What? Oh, there's no bomb, I see. I thought maybe you can bomb into the shop, but you got no bomb, no key.
Chicken teriyaki smells delicious, Kate.
Really? Because there's no more chicken or teriyaki. There's only one scoopful of
Little cabbage in there.
just cabbage and a little bit of rice left.
Yo, Chad keeps getting up my butt because I like cabbage so much. They're like, oh, here comes this guy again with his cabbage love. Yo, cabbage is fucking delicious. Are you out of your minds? It's a wonderful veg. I don't know.
Don't let Simvicta hear you, that.
You motherfuckers have just been eating like boiled cabbage your whole life. You think it's garbage. It's the greatest vegetable on
Simvicta
planet
doesn't
Earth.
even like a lettuce.
Don't even get me started on that guy. He doesn't even like chicken wings.
If you guys don't like cabbage, I recommend you to try the appetizer lettuce wrap.
Yo, but those don't have cabbage in them, Kate.
But you know, sometimes when you go there, they mix it up. They have lettuce and cabbage.
I see.
Kimchi is cabbage, but there's two different kinds of cabbage. There's the Korean cabbage, which is like big and long.
What's it called? It's like
Pechu.
yeah, that's it.
And then the cabbage that literally non-Korean cabbage is the round and circle. The Korean cabbage is big and long.
Yeah, sometimes when we're at H Mart, I look at some of these vegetables and I was like, how do these things grow? It's huge.
You know, you gotta with practice and a lot of lubrication.
Round and circle. Wow. He's got it all.
You versus the cabbage. She tells you not to worry about. What is that, Weber? I don't get it.
You know, it's some internet meme.
Any of you going to PAX East?
Yeah.
You should bring 3DS, and you might street past me. And my me is wearing a eggplant hat,
Nice.
and it says eggplant.
This seed is so good.
Yo, careful. Deadpool.
NL, do you like eggplant? Well, I feel like you're asking as a joke, but I actually don't really like eggplant.
I actually like eggplant, but Ryan do not like eggplant.
Like, I like to think I built some respect with Kate because, like, there's some vegetables I don't really like. Like, I don't really like mushrooms. If there's, like, a dish with mushrooms, I'll eat them because I'm an adult. Eggplant is about where I'm like, I actually can't. Like, I just don't like this at all.
Some of the Japanese side dish, they cook really nice eggplant. So good. I like them.
I got no problem if Kate wants to eat eggplant, but it's close enough to, like, ruin a meal for me.
Wow. That's an insult.
Well, I'm not trying to insult it, it just doesn't fit for me. What about squash? I'm like weirdly
I love squash.
I'm weirdly pretty okay with squash. Oh, you know what? I do like baba ganoush as well.
Someone asked,
Oh, I
do I have Korean name? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I do.
It's very long. It's 실례합니다. 화장실 어디예요?
They would actually believe that, man, if they don't speak Korean. He just asks, excuse me, where's the bathroom? And if they actually say that, it's like, what if they put that on Wiki? Kate's Korean name is excuse me, where's bathroom? And then, like, I go to Korea for the 2018 Winter Olympic, and then they go, excuse me, where's the bathroom? Hi. And I'll be really confused. They say like
Gotcha. My Korean name is Qui-Gon Jinn.
What?
That's the long-haired Jedi from the Star Wars prequel. Do you even know the culinary masterpieces that can be made with eggplants? Yo, this isn't like I smelled an eggplant once and went, ooh, that's gross. Like, I've eaten eggplant dozens of times in my life. Every time I eat it, I'm like, here's another chance. And I've never left being like, I've been missing out. I'm not saying people should not eat eggplants. Just not, it's not for me, for whatever reason.
What is the thing that I think that is not for me?
Olives, 100%.
Literally olives are not edible.
Kate?
It was, no, it's not like, oh, but you know, sometimes eggplants are, I 100% understand. I can understand why some people will not like it. I understand why some people love it. I like it. Olives. I think anyone who's actually, I'm not trying to be racist, but I heard, not,
Wait, what?
I don't know if it's scientific.
Where's this going?
But apparently Asians have like different saliva and that they do taste more salt than the Caucasian saliva. So when Caucasians usually cook Asian food, it tends to be a lot saltier than their original recipe. But I don't know if it's true. I heard it from my friend. I never Googled it to make sure it's true. But I'm wondering if that's the case, if Caucasians do taste little less of salt, then maybe the olives taste good to them.
Yeah.
But but if Asians do taste like a lot more of salt, then like seriously, like to me, olives taste like literal salt, liquid salt ball is what I tasted.
NL, is this true? I got no idea. I don't think it's false necessarily. I honestly don't know.
Liquid salt, it is so true.
Well,
Anyone,
I know, like,
anyone who is Asian and actually tasted the olive, do they actually like it? If they do, then, you know, I would say my myth is busted. But if you're like, no, olives taste like salt liquid ball, then I'll be like, yeah, man. Maybe it's only like Caucasian food. Maybe like we can't eat it. It's
olives
too salty
grow
for
in
us.
like North Africa, right? So I don't want to say it's like it's just Caucasians.
No, Kate, I'm whiter than egg, and I hate olives. Literally.
Yo, olives are also like they're a divisive food amongst the white populace as well. It's like pickles, you know. Only like some people like them. Like less than like 75% of people like it. Is my guess.
Yeah, but then like I cannot see someone. It's like as like the level of I cannot eat this of the olive is equal to black licorice. Some people love black licorice, but a person who never had black licorice until very recent time, it's just like it's not food for a human. It's too salty.
I do agree with that. Black licorice seems like one of those foods they force you to eat before you get an X-ray. And you're like, ugh.
Why is Kate always racial profile? What in the world? What? You got it so backwards, sir. You should walk back out of this place backwards.
What about capers? Have you ever had capers, Kate?
What is that?
Caper, they're oftentimes on like bagels, and they're little like green pickled toppings. It's hard
What
to
does that even mean? Green pickle topping?
Yeah.
Pickle itself is a topping, but how can it be a topping of a pickle?
They look like a little olives.
That sounds horrible.
Like capers are a pretty fringe food. You don't see them that much.
I don't like pickle that much. I can eat pickle, but I don't go like, gosh darn, good pickle. But
Yokel ho.
I mean, like I do the same thing for olives. I really like olives on pizza topping.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Because as a pizza topping, it has a nice texture. It's not. It's like it could be salty, but it's literally not a salt water ball. It's just like if you eat the raw olive, or I guess you don't eat the raw olive, but like the the one that's cooked, but it's basically soaked in the water container, like in a jar. You take them out and eat it. It is a ball of salt water, and when you bite into it, the salt water explodes. Gah! And you know, cultural shock in Korea. The pickles.
Yeah.
They're all sweet.
100%.
No, that's Ryan agreeing with me.
Yes, correct.
So when I came here, I always thought pickle, it needs to be sweet. And they asked like, do you want the pickle? And I'm like, yeah, I want the pickle on the side. And then I had it, and it was, you know how like when you sit down, you expect there's a chair, but then when there isn't, you fall into the ground. The air just it gets the air out of your lungs, and then you just feel like all the betrayal in this whole world, and that why there was no chair that you thought it was there. That's how it felt when I first came to Canada, and then they said, do you want the pickle? And I said, I'll take it on the side. And I expected the sweet pickle, ate it, and it was the saltiest thing, and I thought like, it must have went bad. Like maybe the restaurant's so bad that maybe it went bad. And then so I thought maybe it was that restaurant. Went to the other restaurant. They said, do you want the pickle? I said, I'll take it on the side. And it was so salty. And I'm just like, what is that?
Now you're like, man, these Canadian pickles, like there must have been a huge poison.
I was having a hard time understanding why pickles were salty. And then for the longest time, I thought that someone was just pulling the longest prank on me. And then there's just, you will never get the sweet pickle. You will only get the salty one.
And now, what should get you? I don't even like sweet
now I don't even remember how sweet pickle tastes like. But all I remember was that I really liked it when I was in Korea.
I loved sweet pickles when I was a kid, and now I hate them.
Wait, you say you liked it, but now you hate them?
I hate sweet pickles now, yeah.
But when did you like it?
When I was a kid. If you gave
How
me...
did you have the sweet pickle?
It's not a Korean-only thing. We got them here.
I have never tasted sweet pickle
get like,
in North America.
Called, like, bread and butter pickles.
What? When do you eat it? Does it taste exactly like the pickle in Korea?
Yeah, it's very similar.
Oh my god, I gotta get the... I get that...
Valid paint, thank you.
Sweet pickle. Eating
Like,
fish and chips with a fork.
It's a smart play.
Knife equals lowest T.
When I was a... Oh, wait. No, not a smart play. When I was a kid, every time I ate at my grandparents' place, there was always, like, 8 slices of bread, butter, and then, bread and butter pickles and, like, sliced cheese.
Yo, if you get that, you can get the brimstone, Ryan.
Oh, I know. I know.
You should use the name for... Nice.
I just want the battery charge, please.
I love tomatoes, but I cannot eat tomatoes like... like, I know tomatoes, they're fruits. They're not, like, vegetable, how people describe it. But I cannot eat tomatoes like apple. Like, I cannot grab a tomato and then, like, munch on it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like cherry tomato either. I only like it when it's sliced. There's a rock tinta, by the way.
In this room?
No, go up. And then there is one right there.
Nice. So many golden chests.
Maybe you have Guppy's tail or something. The only cherry tomato that I liked was the one that I farmed in preschool. See, our preschool had like a swimming pool, like in front of the front yard, and then we had like a little garden that we grew the pechu, the Korean cabbage, the long and the thick one, and then we had the cherry tomato farm, and I was the elephant class.
Yeah, they do that.
And then there was a elephant class, bunny class, and giraffe class.
Yeah, at our school, I can't remember. We had like, it was like Einstein class and Newton class and stuff like that.
What the heck?
Like, geez,
That's weird, man.
Ease up a little bit. Going to Einstein class, you expect to be teaching something more than like, hi, how are you, right?
But it was kind of crazy. Anyone who was in the rabbit class, they were a little bitch. And then the giraffe class, they were like Slytherin. They were just little meanies. And elephant class, us, we were the Gryffindor. We're nice people. I guess in Harry Potter term, rabbit class was Huff and Puff.
I don't know.
I forgot their name. If there's an eagle class, you know what it would be.
Eagle claw.
Ravenclaw.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Eagle claw.
Eagle.
Eagle. Get the power all together. Eagle claw.
This sounds like Austin School. I mean, it does sound like Austin School.
Huff and Puff.
Austin School, they had like a freaking crocodile or something.
What? That
like,
is definitely not a cute animal.
Yeah, but he's just like, oh yeah, we had like we had crocodiles at our school. We had alligators. We had
in school, not the class name.
No, yeah, like
actual alligator in there.
Freaking zoo or something.
Hufflepuff. Oh. I thought it was Huff and Puff. It was Hufflepuff.
Correct.
That's close enough. At least I didn't say freaking Eagle Claw.
Whoa, I mean, come on.
Ravenclaw.
I have only read the first book, you know.
I only read the third book.
How many movies have you seen?
2.
Alright.
But to be fair, I had to because it felt really cool to grow up with Harry Potter. When Harry was in grade 1, I was in grade 1. Next year, he was in 2nd year, I was in grade 2. And then so, like, it worked out until they separate the movie by by year. So Harry was supposedly like, that was his 5th year or 6th year. But then they did that in 2 years. So the age balance got all whacked up. But it was really cool when, like, I got into 2nd year of elementary school, and then Harry got into the 2nd year, and I'm like, yo, you and I. It's like, I'm like, I could be in that wizard school if I want to be.
Get dust.
Get dust. What book did you read in your youth, Ryan?
Okay. I'm trying to think here. Did you ever read Hatchet?
No.
Okay.
See, you know, when we were young, the 4 years apart is quite big.
Did you ever read Tuck Everlasting?
No, I have never even heard of that.
Did you ever read Luke Baldwin's Vow?
No.
Alright.
Are those actually
Yeah.
what was like written in
real
1960s
books?
or something?
Well, pardon me. Did you read To Kill a Mockingbird?
Yes, but
Okay.
that's a curriculum.
Right, yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, like for pleasure? I read all the Chronicles of Narnia books when I was like 8 or 9.
I
So
read that, I think, 1st and 2nd.
I remember like nothing at all. There you go. There's an easy win.
That was so not easy when you almost died.
I had 9 lives.